Hey guys, so today I have an update for my Pan Those Eyeshadows project pan. Today's update is going to be a little bit different because, spoiler, I did not hit any new pans on any of the shades that I was working on, so we're just going to go through the progress that I have on these. However, I have 6 bonus pans, so I was working on my cream shadows, clearly, and then I have 2 pressed powder shadows that I also have pan on. So we're going to go through all of my bonus pans first, and then we're going to go over the progress that I have in my Pan Those eyeshadows. So, no particular order, because I don't really remember, but we'll go over the creams first. And I'll try to put in some close-ups as I go through as well. That way we have a little bit more to talk about in this video. So, the first bonus pan that I have is this Ace Beauté Glimmer Shadow in Iced Latte. This is essentially exactly like a Super Shock shadow. It's like I dug down in there, but I tried to use it all the way across, and then I think I used a brush for my inner corner or something, and that's why it's like a massive like dip. But these are super easy for me to hit pan, the Super Shock shadows, so, and like similar products, but I'm currently working on a bunch of Super Shock shadows at the moment. I'm trying to roll them well, like 2 at a time, but I'm trying to work on my Super Shock shadows in my project pan, so I'm working on 2 at a time to try to hit pan on them and then roll them out. But here is that Iced Latte shade. It is really, really pretty, and I enjoyed this a lot. I used this shade a lot with a couple of the shadows that I'm panning in this project, so I used that one a lot with the Natasha Denona shade and the Tarte shade, and I really liked the way that that look turned out. So I wore that until I hit pan on that shade. And then my next, this one is, the rest are ColourPop. So this is the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Bill. And I have pretty good progress in this one as well. I do have pan, but this one I also used a lot of this guy. This is the matte formula, and I feel like it's even more creamy than the glitters or the satin formula, and I feel like I just went through it really fast. So I've gotten a pretty good chunk taken out of there. I'll do close-ups again, like I said, as we're going through, but I really, really liked that shade. It's right there. It blends out really nice. I did use my finger. I didn't try it with a brush. I should have, but that's what it looks like, and I used this one a lot with my Pan That palette. So if you want to check out that video for those colors, they were like mauve tones like that. So I really enjoyed using that one. I love Super Shock shadows. I think they're just so much fun, and they add, like, everyone is so different, and they add something to every looks. I just love them. Alright, the next one I have is Haze, and this is an Ultra Glitter. Here is what this one looks like. So this one is a little bit more dug down too. This one is a little bit more dried out feeling, so it took a lot longer to hit pan than the other ones. When they're super fresh and creamy, you can like hit pan in like one use, but I tried to not do that. This one took me a little bit longer, but I loved this one on all over the lid or on the inner corner. It's right there on the bottom. It's like a duochrome, so it's pink, and it kind of has some blue shifts to it, and then it has pink and like blue glitter in there as well. So I did really enjoy that one. This one is really fun as well. And the last Super Shock shadow is the Birthday Wish, and this is an Ultra Glitter. And this one is a little crumbly, so I'm going to try to not let it all fall out. But there is pan right there in the center, if you can see that. And I did try to wear this one down pretty even as well, because this one's getting more dried out and crumbly. But this one, again, also really, really pretty. I wore this one all over the lid as well. And it's like a taupey brown glitter. And it's just really, really like icy. But I really liked it. So it's that color, and then it also has like pink glitter in it as well. I don't think you'll be able to really see that, but this one was a good one. I haven't ever not liked a Super Shock shadow, so just putting that out there. And okay, so that's all the cream bonus pans. And now I have two bonus pans from my Pan That palette. Definitely check out my Pan That palette to see progress pictures of these shadows. And the first one is this little Coastal Scents mini. It's just a dark brown, like shimmery shade, and I was using this as an eyeliner. And there's that color right there. And the last bonus pan that I have is the NYX glitter that I was working on, and we got some nice pan right there at the top. This one was really pretty. I liked this one. There's that color right there. Okay, so that is all of my bonus pans. Before we hop into the progress that I have on these shades, let's go over the numbers quickly. So after adding those 6 bonus pans, we are at 45 pans out of 2039. So I did also completely use up my matte cream shade, so we're back down to 2039. And then, yeah, 45 pans. Pretty good, pretty good. So that makes us at 2.20%. Pretty good. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to hit that 5% at the end of the year or not, but we're going to keep working. These shades that I have in right now, they're all hard. I really love the shades, and I've been enjoying having them out and being able to play with them. They're just all brand new and very pigmented, so they're going to take me a while. But that being said, let's hop in. I'm just going to go kind of randomly. So the first is my Too Faced Glitter Bomb palette. And the shade that we have in here is the shade Work It, which is the red glitter. It's gonna look the same. I only used this one more time, which was today. I made myself put this on before the video so that I had something, some progress. I kind of like it. I'm gonna try to start wearing this more often. I've really been focusing on my Pan That palette more recently, and also, I pulled in a new matte cream shade out of my Lorac Pro 2 palette, so I'm working on the matte cream, and I've already had pans in these, but I've just had a lot of fun playing with this palette, and if I'm in a hurry, I just kind of wear this. So I've been wearing this palette a lot. I wore this one more time, so it's been in here for 3 months, and I've only worn this 4 times, but we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. Okay, my next one that I also barely got any use is from my Urban Decay Born to Run palette, and we have the shade Baja. And again, I've only used this one time, but we did just roll it in. And it's the dark orange shade. It's going to look the same. This is so hard pressed. It's going to take me actually forever to use this. So I wore this in, like, blown out in the crease the one time that I did use this. It's just so pigmented and like bold that I can't get away with it on the everyday. So I think maybe I'll try wearing this as a lower lash line shade, and maybe that will help me get some use, because I do want to just play with this palette. I do really enjoy this palette. So one use on that, but that's okay. The other shade that also doesn't have much use on it is from my Alamar palette. This is the shade Cocoa Taxi. Which is, again, another like yellowy orange shade, and that one is right here. I used this one 3 times. So you can see like brush strokes in there. You'll probably be able to see it better in the close-up, but again, this is pretty pigmented, and I haven't found a way to really love this on the everyday. Been just throwing my makeup on really quick. I have been wearing these 2 shades a lot, and then throwing on like a Super Shock shadow or something else, just keeping it pretty simple. So I haven't been pulling for much color. But hopefully that will change, because I think these 2 will look really good together if I can bring back the colorful looks, you know. So I used that one 3 times. And then my next least use, we're just going in order. This one is the Natasha Denona shade Flint, which is the matte brown shade. I wore this 11 times, so pretty good. There is a little bit of a dip starting to form that I don't think you'll be able to really tell. Maybe you see a little dip right there. This is really pretty. It's deeper than I would like for just like an everyday crease color. This is nice. It looks pale right there, right? Not pale, but not super dark. But when I put this on my eyes, it is pretty dark. So I do have to blend it out pretty good. But I like it. I'm going to keep using it. It's going to take me a really long time. It's just a super dense formula, as are all the other ones. And you only need like a tiny bit. So we're going to keep working on that guy. I have used that one 11 times, so that was pretty good. And then my last one I have the most progress on. I wore this 13 times this month. This is the Too Faced Be You Naturally palette, and I have the shade Earthy. So I have a total of 20 uses on this one, because it's been in here for 2 months now. And I have a nice dip going, so it's this shade right here. I'm sure you'll see better again in the close-ups, but we have a really a pretty good dip in there. I think if I keep working on this as much as I did this month, I think I might be close to hitting pan by next time. So this would be my highest bet for hitting pan next time. I think next update is probably going to be just as minimal. So I think maybe this one will have pan and then probably some more bonus pans. But I'm going to try my hardest to keep working on these guys. Hopefully I can get some more work done on these three because I didn't really try very hard on those three. And then maybe we can get a little dip going on this one. That would be awesome. But let me swatch everything and then we'll wrap it up. Okay, here we go. We have a very fall vibe going on. So we have Tarte Earthy, Natasha Denona Flint. We have Alamar Cocoa Taxi, Urban Decay Baja, and Too Faced Work It. So there are all of my shades. Again, like I said, our best bet is Earthy, and then Natasha Denona will be probably after that one. These ones are going to be in here for a while, but hopefully we can roll this one out and then be able to see some progress that way. But that's everything I have for you guys. Sorry there was no roll-ins. It's kind of weird. This is the first update that we've had that we haven't had any roll-ins. But 6 bonus pans, I think that's pretty good. So I figured I might as well hop on here and give you guys the progress anyways. Yeah, this is a weird one. Anyway, that's everything I have for you guys. I hope you guys like this video. Definitely like, comment, and subscribe down below for more videos and more panning progress. And I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys!